kitchen. I'm gonna make myself a quick brunch. I try to do a brunch right before the baby eats at 11, so that way when I put him down, I'm not starving for lunch and I can jump into work right away and take advantage of his time while he's asleep. He's just the happiest boy. I'll jump into some more of the details in a few minutes. You say hi? Hey, baby. I finally got Harlan's like big enough to be able to sit in his big chair while I cook in the kitchen, so I can kind of set him up higher. I don't have one of those chairs where I can put him on the counter and him be safe, but I have the high chair, so he fits in there. I have these special knives that they've got rabbits on the end of them, and my grandma gave them to me. I think she thrifted them, but the fun part about it is that because they're rabbits, also known as hares, Harlan has also something to do with like basically bunnies and rabbits, and that's kind of cute. I just kind of like that, but I love them because it's another little memory I have of her in the house. It makes me feel like a lady. Makes me feel fancy. Not the prettiest plate of food, but food nonetheless. He's not old enough yet, or I haven't tried eggs yet, but I want to try giving him eggs next. We haven't done a lot of, I know, that looks good, doesn't it? We haven't done a lot of solids yet. I have only done 2 so far. So we're in the middle of trying all the food. All right, I just finished getting ready and I did a get ready with me while I talk about things I'm not good at. That was really fun. Maybe you can relate to some of the ones that I just shared about because I thought it was pretty funny. My child has learned to touch mirrors, mostly because my husband has let him. That's kind of something I was not wanting to do. But then we were filling out the pediatrician paperwork, and that was one of the questions. Does your child touch a mirror and like recognize their reflection? And I was like, why would I let them touch a mirror? Makes it dirty. So anyways, that's what those smudges are. Baby fingerprints. Anyways, I'm just wearing a boutique skirt I got from downtown today, and I'm gonna go do some work. I've got a lot of editing I need to do. Painted this wall similar to our bedroom. It's not exact, but it's pretty similar, and you can kind of tell on camera that I was going for the layered look. But I need to post this desk for sale. I hope someone loves it because it's a great piece. It's mid-century modern with a kind of raw look and a dark top. So hopefully someone loves that for a long time. Hello, it's the next day. I am actually gonna go ahead and prep dinner for tonight. I don't have many crock pot meals I do, but if you've been pretty much anywhere on my social channels in the fall season, I always do a white chicken chili, so I'm gonna prep that for dinner tonight. Say hi. Hi. All right, Bud just woke up from his nap time. I'm gonna feed him really quick and then we're gonna hang out. I have so much editing I need to do and get caught up on, and just gotta crank out the work. Isn't that right, buddy? But I got him that jumper. I think I've shared it already, and it keeps him pretty entertained for a good amount of time, so I'm hoping I can get 1 to 2 videos done while he's jumping today. After you eat though, right? I actually have simplified this recipe a lot because I took out the heavy cream. The heavy cream makes it so good, and so does the cream cheese. It's just a lot of extra, for me, unnecessary things, and it tastes good on its own. So I've removed those and really simplified it. I'll go ahead and try to write out what I do in the end of the description box of this YouTube video for you guys. But yeah, and then I'll go ahead and I also make rice to go with it. I don't put the rice in there because I don't want the rice to overcook and become too soggy. So I just make the rice separately in my rice cooker and I put it at the bottom of the bowl right before serving. And then I'll also do some croissants and that'll be a great quick-ish kind of dinner for us tonight. Okay, I am obviously in my car. I just went and got one of my nails fixed. It broke earlier this week, which was really frustrating. But anyways, I also have a piece of furniture that I put up for sale and I staged it in my garage because that's where I have space to stage it. It's actually a massive desk, so glad to be getting that sold and out of the way. We've had it for a few months and it's just kind of been chilling here and we really needed to get it out of the way. It's also great for like a little side hustle for us because it helps us plan for the future and all those other things. Good morning. Baby and I are in the car. Obviously, we're about to go on a walk. I haven't gotten to go on like a nice long walk with him in a while. He was born in March and so that was like the perfect time to go on walks, and then once he got a couple months old it just got really toasty. So now that it's September it's kind of nice, but I've got like an hour before it's supposed to start raining, so I'm gonna get to walking because I would like to get some movement in today. Look at all those chickens, right? It's like starting to rain now, but I timed it pretty good because I'm right next to the car. I'll be there in like 30 seconds, so I can kind of see the rain coming down and Bubby's asleep. So, got some steps in, some sort of sunshine, but we at least got fresh air. Could have been worse. Could have been better, but could have been worse. It's really not that bad. Of course, I did just wash my hair yesterday, so that's unfortunate. Whew. I ran there at the end. It was kind of nice to get a small jog. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go back home and chill with the baby, put on a faux fireplace on the TV. We should get our chimney swept so that we can actually use the fireplace this year. We've never done that. We've been here for 3 years in just a few weeks. That'd be nice. So glad I got out for just that morning, even if it was just for a little bit. Okay, Harlan is down for his nap and I thought I would just do like a get ready with me really quick because there has been too much time has passed since my last YouTube video, and I'm sure you guys understand like having a baby just makes everything a little different. I really wanted an energy drink, but I'm going to hydrate first and then see where we're at. I've been up late every night editing, and so I'm trying to just kind of keep up with life right now. Okay, blue raspberry. It's actually good. I'm not normally like a big mixed berry person. It's so nice to sit down again and do this. I love chit-chatting. I originally thought that this was supposed to have like a roller where you could roll it on, and the one I grabbed does not. So I, unfortunately, feel like I'm losing product this way. Let's see. So in my last major YouTube video, I think I shared about like just sharing life, and Max and I went on a really big trip last year when I was pregnant. For a couple weeks we were gone. I'm definitely, even with or without the baby, I don't want to do a trip like that unless I'm going through Europe. My baby is 6 months old now. He's just the sweetest boy ever. He genuinely is just kind, and he's happy just to be with mom and dad and loves to chill, and he's just so sweet. Like, I love having him in our lives, and he was definitely worth the wait. I think that that's something that's kind of cool to know, is that even if we can't get pregnant in our own timing when we want to, because you know, you really can't control all of that, that the right baby comes, and those babies are so worth it. So I love being a mom. I don't normally get ready out here, but I'm doing it because of good lighting. So, and it makes it easier to chit chat. And I can sit down. It's kind of nice to sit down to do your makeup today. I took the baby for a walk this morning. It was super fun to go do that. This fall, we will have been here for it's almost been 3 years since we moved here. And these have just been the best 3 years. I'm so grateful that we came out here. If you've seen the worst day of my life, I kind of share how we ended up out here. So it's worth watching because it's a fun story to tell. I'm still learning why we're here, but I know how we got here, obviously. I actually already feel better just drinking some of that hydration packet. Let's see, I really want, today, shoot, I gotta remember to do that. I'm supposed to share a movie list today. I have been doing that this year again, sharing movie lists. I'm not gonna lie, my heart's not in it the same way as it was last year, which is okay. I don't think I need to, I don't feel like I need to keep doing it, but there is an expectation for it now. And so I'll probably finish out the season doing it the way people expect, but maybe tee up next year and let everybody know. I'll probably just do a couple weeks or a couple posts instead of something every week. I don't know, debating. Something about it just feels so different for me this year, so I can't really put my finger on all of the reasons why. I'm in a different season too. And honestly, the first post is really, people just kind of love getting a good little list of cozy things to do. I think what it is that I also know that I need to get out of the house. So encouraging people to stay inside and cozy is just, it feels a little bit against my current flow of life. But in reality, who's to say that me encouraging someone to have a cozy night at home means that they're not getting out of the house? And honestly, voicing that's kind of nice for me, just getting it out there, that's where my head's been at. Majority of my face makeup I use is Makeup Forever. And I have been using it for what feels like forever, since college. My foundation is the HD Skin. And then I use their HD Concealer. And I use Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I was this close to getting my hair just a little bit colored last time I got my hair cut. I'm glad I didn't, because I do love my hair color. This is just what I'm born with. And it's very nice. I like it very much. But sometimes in that postpartum season of your life, you're kind of craving something new and different. I should have gotten a spray tan. That would have been really nice and probably helped that feeling, because I did not tan all summer. And my aunt and uncle came to visit and they got to meet the baby for the first time. That was so much fun. I loved getting to see them. I don't get to see them every year ever since we moved out of Arizona, because they're in Sierra Vista, so they don't live in the valley near my parents. It's like a good few hours away. And so fun to see them get to meet the baby though. I love that. Okay, and this is just Ilia Fullest Volumizing Mascara, and I usually go in with a Q-tip and clean up behind my eyelashes, so I'm gonna go do that really quick. That desk that I shared earlier, I did end up selling it last night, so they're gonna come tomorrow or the day after to pick it up. And I'm grateful to have such a big piece of furniture that's gonna be out of our garage. But to be honest, I've got more furniture to flip, and we've got a couple things that we want to do. So I might source some more furniture to either change out in our house or sell, because it's something I know how to do, and it makes a positive difference for our family. And then it kind of helps me also feel like I can budget some of those things for future things that I want to do. Okay, I think one of my next goals really is to sell enough furniture to pay for new flooring in the house, because nothing would bring me more joy than to have these to have sturdier flooring in the house that's a prettier color. And it's not like what we have is bad. Obviously we can get by with it, but it would just bring me so much joy to have new flooring in the home. It's laminate, and it's honestly very plasticky. It scratches all the time and it feels very hard on your feet, and it makes I don't know, it just feels like you're walking on plastic, because you are. And the carpet has never been replaced in the bedrooms, and that really grosses me out. So I think that either I do the next group of furniture to help pay for new floors, or potentially do something small in the kitchen. I haven't shared any of this anywhere else, my thoughts behind the projects I'm gonna do in the house, because there's something about when you share it, people kind of expect it next. And honestly, I don't know, there's almost this expectation, and then people ask about it, and when you're not ready to do it, it's sometimes just not worth mentioning. But I'm just gonna tell you guys here, I would love to do a medium makeover in the kitchen, and I can't guarantee I'm gonna be able to get to that, because I don't know, it's tough. It's tough picking the next things. I have another small-ish project that I'd like to do in the house as well. I have a lot of dreams. It's easy to dream, it's harder to do. So I'm trying to I think that's kind of one thing that I've been focusing on all year, is making steps towards dreams and goals that we've had. Honestly, YouTube's one of them for me. I really love doing long form content. It's just, I'm already up late at night editing my short form content, so it is kind of hard to keep up with these long form things. Gladly, my husband's a video editor, so I'm kind of sending him this one to chop up for me. Probably bring you guys along to our hangout later tonight. We are headed out the door, and we all kind of match.
Kinda, yeah. Look at this color palette.
Look at us.
Not these.
Oh, sorry, I guess you're not gonna have clean toys today. I don't feel like I've worn this much color in a very long time. We're bringing our steak, cauliflower, and I roasted some potatoes. So that way, we kind of end up cooking together, so I try to pre-cook some of it. So that way we're not taking up too much of their kitchen. Okay, let's go.
Well, cause he'll eat it. Like, he does such a good job of opening his mouth to. I want to do Shrek, where he's Lord Farquaad.
Say hi. Say hi. Oh, that was good. Okay, it is the last day of the week. It is Friday. I'm really proud of myself for getting something almost every day. Yesterday I didn't really vlog much. The only thing interesting that happened really was that Max and I had a midnight McDonald's run. We don't really do that, especially only when I was pregnant. I think when we really did that the most. So now that that's behind us, it's kind of funny. Oh, I should have washed my face again. Oh well. So yesterday was pretty uneventful. I did have something I was going to go to, one of our friends' police officer graduations. Unfortunately, it was about an hour away, and with the baby trying new foods right now, he's kind of always got a rash, and I just want to keep an eye on that. So we didn't go, and I just let baby be naked at home, and we hung out, and that was not something I was going to film, so yeah, we just hung out here. Let's see, I'm excited for a good weekend. That piece of furniture I told you guys about at the beginning of the video, they're supposed to come pick it up today. I bet you they're gonna not show up until tomorrow. But I do want to get started on the tall dresser in there. I have had that one for years and I have always intended to redo it. And now that we don't need it, I still want to redo it and sell it or flip it so that way I can get the most out of it. I'm excited about it because I think I'm going to do a dark stain. It's mid-century modern, and it's not a very common mid-century modern piece either, because it does have MCM like handles. Drawer pulls are styled like that, but the base of it is kind of chunkier compared to thinner mid-century modern legs. I think that is another reason why it's kind of look really nice with the darker stain on it, and like I'm gonna shine up the handles. So that is something I want to get to pretty much sooner than later. I normally do this last, but I hate not having chapstick on my lips. And this is technically lip balm, so I'm gonna put it on now. Cause it drives me nuts when my lips are dry. In a lot of ways, I'm more of a chapstick person, but I have been enjoying this as a lip balm. Technically, that's what it says, right? It's a lip balm butter. Okay, let's see. Bronzer. I got this contour wand from Charlotte Tilbury, and I've been loving how far the product goes. I know some people do dots instead. I don't really care. I feel like it's gonna be the same either way. And the color looks really dark, but I didn't even open it today. I did a Q&A on my Instagram last night, and I got some more questions in. I haven't answered all of them, but if you want, we could do Q&A on IG and I could answer them here. We do have plans to go back to Phoenix for Thanksgiving. I don't know if I've mentioned that already in this video, but I'm thinking about all the ways of traveling with the baby. And obviously I've never done that before, so first time could be interesting. Talking about you! He's having independent playtime while mommy is busy. Honestly, it helps me out because I'm home with him. It helps me out so much to have like knowing what he's going to be doing every 30 to 60 minutes of his day. I don't always follow it to a T, but for the most part we do, and it is honestly a game changer. It helps us so much. And he likes it. Like I think he gets excited for certain parts of the day because he knows what's coming next. Like in the afternoon, we do his little jumper, and he's like, he loves jumping, so it's really cute. I honestly don't really have big weekend plans besides working on that desk or the dresser. Okay, before I put on mascara, my mom, brother, and I all have almost the exact same color of green eyes, and that is what I was praying for Harlan. Right now, his eyes are kind of hazel. Still praying that they turn green. And if anything, I really hope that my little girls get green eyes at the very least. But as long as one of the kids does, I will be so happy, because neither of my siblings have kids. I just don't know if it's gonna go anywhere. Like, I just want one of my children to have green eyes. It's just part of me. I'd love to carry that on. I do know that technically, genetically, it has to be on both sides of the family. Max's side is such a question mark, so there is a possibility. And worst case scenario, my grandkids could, if my children married somebody who has the green eye gene, but only 2% of the world has green eyes. So I'm like, and the Lord can do miracles, so that's what I'm praying for. I definitely do not have as many eyelashes as I used to. I'll let that dry for a minute. Okay, well, I'm gonna have a chill day with the baby. Oh, I think I have a couple posts I'd like to do on social media for like Instagram. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here then. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week. It was fun to get to do long form content again. It's something I really enjoy, and it feels like such a safe, separate space from my other channels, so I really love being here. Okay, I still need to curl my hair, but I'll do that probably in a few hours. Thanks so much for hanging out with me this week, you guys. I had so much fun getting to just share little pockets of our life, and I love doing long form content. So if you enjoyed it too, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.